Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's that? I'm just back here taking pictures. Taking pictures.
Taking pictures?
Oh yeah, just, I mean, it's a neat structure. So I'm just a photographer taking...
Driving up down the road out here like you were a little bit lost earlier, so...
Yeah, I look for structures like this. I was actually looking for a driveway or something, but this is it. Typically I do ask for, I try to find out if there's somebody next door or whatever for permission, but I didn't see anybody, so I thought I'd just pull on in and take some shots and
hope it... all right, I guess.
Well, and I understand you stopping and asking, of course. That's when you see...
I've got enough people out of here before. So
well, I imagine people get in there and do all kinds of... What's your name?
My name's Jesse.
Jesse, okay. If anybody asks me, I can say Jesse already checked me out.
Don't get insane.
I'm Jason.
Hi, Jason.
All right, Jesse, I appreciate it, buddy.
You're welcome. Just be careful.
All right, yes, sir. I'm going to take some pictures of this barn back here, too. Hey, guys, how we doing? We are testing our Brightin Star 55mm 1.8 lens. It's a manual lens for your Canon EOS RP. And what's awesome about this is that this is a manual lens that's less than $100. So we're trying to feature low-cost lenses on here that you can add to your EOS RP and take that $900 to $1,000 camera and not have to jack it up to $2,000, $3,000. The fact that you bought a $1,000 camera and not a $2,000 camera is likely because you don't have a couple grand to spend. So with this $99 lens, or actually I think it might have been less than that, now you've got a $1,000 or $900 camera and a $100 lens. All right, guys, so come along with me. We'll test this Brightin Star 55mm 1.8 lens and find out how it does on the Canon EOS RP. And we've got this really cool abandoned house. And again, we are using our manual focus peaking settings set to red for me so that I can see what's in focus here and what's not. And I am at about 5.6. This is with a 1000 shutter. Let's see what we get there. Okay. Looks like there's a grave dug right here. But what I'm mainly trying to show you, if I don't get run off the property, is how sharp this lens is. That's what we're looking for. Okay. There's an open window there, and I really want to check that out inside. And I can't go inside because even though Jesse gave me his blessing, he mentioned don't go inside. So let me see how close to inside I can get here. Wow, it's kind of creepy stuff going on in here. So we've got to open up 1.8. And we're going to have to go to, oh, okay, this will work about 1/100 of a second. Get some stuff here. This is kind of a pinkish. I don't know if I'll be putting this in black and white or not. But okay, I'm going to go sideways, or go vertical here, guys. Alrighty, so it looks like we're getting some really nice shots. Okay, I don't know what you can, sorry about that. I'm gonna go vertical here. This is all 100% manual focus. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Sorry, I just got to break these twigs. Here we go. Okay, well, I would go in there, but that's probably not wise given what we're dealing with here. So still get some photos. Again, this is not the best lens for this, but just when it's what you've got, you make do with what you've got, and that's our whole goal here. 1/60th of a second, between 4 and 5.6. We'll see how that works out. So far, so good, and we'll head to our next location, guys. Okay, so here we are in our second location, and this one's way better than the first one. We've got several buildings here, which is really awesome. I'm gonna open this up a little bit to 4. It's a little just washed out, but let's see if that's the case when I actually take the shot. It's a little bright. So let me go back up to this corner because by the time I get there, that sun will pop back in. And again, we're working with a 55 millimeter, so your zoom is your feet. Okay, I like that. But there's again, when you force yourself to use a prime lens, which is always going to be better than a zoom, you're always going to get better quality out of a prime lens. You may have this sort of issue, but if you can work around the problem of distance, you can still have a much better quality photo. Fun on a Saturday afternoon. All you got to do is just drive. You're bound to find something. Okay, this could be interesting. Don't know what that's going to get us when we open the shadows up, but now we can peek in. It's only one room though. Okay, we're opened up. Focusing on the door because there's nothing else we can focus on. Okay. Focus. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Okay, I've got to open up. Okay, but we do have another hole here. Probably best to wear boots next time. So not fall through the floor. Here we go. Here we go. The strangest stuff in this house. I mean, if you were doing a horror movie, this is the stuff you would put in this house. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but let me, this rocking horse. It's just the bizarro stuff, man. Okay, so I'm wide open. I'm at 1/100th of a second. Okay. That was cool. This was definitely better than the first one. And we've still got 3 buildings to go. All right, so we're going to focus on this window. There we go. This is very cool. Open up a little bit. So we're going to back up and get a little better shot here. We got the road in it this time. And I'm still at just about 5.6. It looks a little overexposed, but it's not showing that when the shot comes in. So I'm going to leave that at 5.6. I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect to get this awesome of a find today, honestly. A little outhouse here. Let's see if it's open. No. Oh, an outhouse with a pump. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to open this bad boy up to 1.8. We're at 1.8. So we're going to have to go down to about 640, and we should only have this pump in focus. Okay, now let me get back a little further because I want to get the house in the background. Probably go to about 800 on this. So we're at 800, and I think I don't have that. Let me center this up a little better. There we are. There we are. There's our shot right here. Awesome. We want to go ahead and get a shot of that. Since the door's open. Again, if the door's open, it's almost like, come on in, man. So no flash with any of these, and that's awesome that it's we're getting these shots. I'm at 200, so ISO, so I'm not jacking this ISO way up to get these either. So that's down to 1/60th of a second. Now, if you were using a 3.5 lens, something like that, you would definitely be having to go higher than 200 ISO. Kind of like the way that chair just sits there by its, you know, what's it looking at? Okay. Okay, now we've got some interesting equipment in this barn. Okay, let's see where I want to focus. I'm going to focus on this first blade, so everything else should be out of focus. With this one, just kind of a boring straight on shot. Boom. And again, we've got to use our feet for our zoom because 55 millimeter, double nickel. So you got to go a little bit further back than the 50, but not too far. Comes that hawk again. If I had a zoom, I would get that hawk. He's watching me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. He's up there on the pole. I don't know if you can see him. Okay, here we go. So there we have it. How about that? I am wore out. The Brightin Star 55 millimeter 1.8 lens. I like it. I don't see any problems with it. It works well. It's under $100. You can put it on your RP without an adapter. It does not require an adapter. You're getting your full pixels with this camera using this lens, using a manual RP lens. So, or excuse me, RF lens. So it is nice when you can get a lens for under $100 for a $900 camera, have a $1,000 setup, and get this quality of photos. So you don't have to spend $1,000 on a 50 millimeter lens. You can just buy a Brightin Star 55 1.8 for under $100 and go out and have a fun day like I did today. Share your photos, and you know, it's a successful day, a successful purchase. I did buy this, nobody gave this to me. Just like the camera, everything I do on this channel, I purchase everything. So once again, guys, I do appreciate you tuning in, and make sure and tune in again next Monday for Manual Lens Monday. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and that way every Monday when one comes out, you'll get one. All right, we'll see you on the next one, guys.